Just strap on a fucking metallic loincloth, send him packing. Please don't come on me from a distance, because I won't know who's who. I won't be able to give out the medals properly. I seem to be going through the worm's hole. Thank you, Mr. Worm. Appreciate your hospitality. Nice and cozy in here. I see you've been douching. It's like you're concealing an erection with one hand and then concealing the fact you're concealing an erection with the other. Oh, he's coming for a cuddle. Until we find my dead wife, you will be my dead wife.
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
My boy's already climbing up the leaning tower of couch. And I couldn't be more proud of them, because they found a whole 2 bread while I committed 40 murders, and hello, I'm actually in the past. This is a lot spookier than bringing down the Rat Legion. I hope you know. Bum-Piss Johnson himself.
Это Игорь подарил мне на день рождения.
Must have been eating that Domino's.
Из Ленинграда привез. Просто очаровательно.
Крошечная танцовщица. Вот значит, кто ты для него. Я понимаю тебя намного лучше. Ох, Таня, если бы только дала мне шанс.
Not only was he a KGB informant, he broke the bro code. Does not exist in Ukraine? Have you not discovered the concept of broing? The fuck? I'm gonna break his bro chode, as is the punishment for breaking the bro code.
Борис, давай не будем к этому возвращаться.
I don't even know if it's long enough to fracture, but I'll give it a shot.
Об этом можешь не беспокоиться.
I'll use her
Я
heels.
всегда буду твоим лучшим другом. Но я не могу забыть тот вечер на Серебряном озере в Гатчине. Ты сказала...
I really hope he's just like, ah, that cheating bitch. Fine. Going home. Don't want to save her anymore. Shut up, schizophrenic voices. I'm done with you. This is hugely well done, by the way. This looks absolutely stunning. It reminds me a lot of Dishonored's... Is it called The Between? You know, the spooky ghost place where you learn all your powers?
Ладно, если ты правда этого хочешь. Но ты совершаешь ошибку, Таня. Игорь зарылся в своей книге. Он никогда не разглядит, кто ты на самом деле. Он видит только идеальную славянскую женщину.
And what more could you ever want,
удобную и
Boppis?
послушную. Рядом с ним ты не сможешь быть собой. Боишься затмить его, преуменьшить его заслуги, отпугнуть.
Wow, she didn't even respond. I just agree with everything he says. I can't have been that bad. You know how many people I've choked for you? Every time I wish it was you.
Со мной тебе никогда не придется притворяться тем, кем ты не являешься.
Собой я могу быть только с Игорем. Не пытайся мной манипулировать.
Never been more my side. I love being an obedient pet lady.
Я сделала свой выбор, и тебе придется с этим смириться. Извини, если я сделала тебе больно. Я не хотела.
Boris is just learning of the phenomena that is subs.
Давай просто чай допьем. Мне нужно быть дома к 5.
Что? Я помню музыкальную шкатулку.
I think I've seen it. I think that showed up in a memory before.
Но Борис, он что, пытался подкатить к
Okay.
Татьяне?
He goes a little slower than fucking
Или
uptick.
доверял этому засранцу?
Yeah, but he never fucking got anywhere. To Tarzan or whatever the name of our fucking girlfriend is. She never did anything. And I didn't even get to play the world's most normal-sized violin for him. Look at this awful, awful stained glass. It looks like the Dragon Age 2 cinematic videos. And I can't look away except headlight titties. Headlight titties. No headlight titties. Who are you? What are you doing in my house? There was a strict dress code. What are you doing in my VR game? This is a video game. Women aren't allowed clothes. Didn't you get the fucking memo? Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like the way that's bursting forth like a cat's asshole, but eldritch. What's Cthulhu been up to? Grimy super loot. Can't wait to hear some wicked, sick medieval guitar solos on that thing. I think we're building up the memory more and more because there's just more walls intact.
Отлично придумано с музыкальной шкатулкой, товарищ майор.
Oh, the wiretap fucking music box!
Я мог бы и догадаться. Он всегда был чересчур амбициозным.
Да.
Imagine how annoyed the fucking KGB agents must have been every time it like... How many times can one person hear
Она
Black
вот-вот
Swan?
раскроет всю историю. А с ее связями неизвестно, удастся ли скрыть от западной прессы проект «Дуга».
Eventually, the sexual overtones just don't have the same impact, you know? Holy shit, look at that beautiful boy! I can't believe they modeled the fucking pictures instead of just grabbing random fucking stock photos, like every other game in the world does. Mass Effect. What the fuck did you do to my girl? I'm actually just sick.
Так что рекомендую действовать быстро, товарищ майор. Нам нужно убедиться, что работа продолжается.
We're back
без
at
помех.
Ginny's
Она
Superloot,
опасный диссидент, ее нужно
Emporium,
устранить.
and yet somehow we
Архимедюк.
resist tangling ourselves
Он нам
up in
пока
the
не нужен.
strings and strumming
В
ourselves
замыслах
to
Амалиевой
ecstasy.
он не участвует. Слишком наивен для этого.
Boppus
Такого,
conducts
как
all
он,
calls with the government,
товарищ
thoroughly
Ленин
bent
назвал
over
бы
just in case.
полезным идиотом. Только при этом он гениальный ученый.
Спасибо, Борис. Приятно знать, что ты всегда был на моей стороне и что участвовал в похищении Татьяны.
In certain like Asian cultures or whatever, you like bow as a sign of respect. It's the same in Russia, except if you get back up from that bow before you've been thoroughly utilized, no, you're fucked. You stay there forever. Oh, that didn't exist before. And you definitely weren't ready to split open. Okay, crystalline labia. Show me what you got. Oh god, it's just more of the same shit and the labia left me behind. Oh, it kinda didn't. It just became a solid fucking wall. I was thoroughly rejected. Or maybe this is what the inside of all vaginas look
Что?
like.
Что ты хотел?
Татьяна Амалиева, пройдемте с нами.
Never strapped a
Не шумите,
GoPro to my dick, so I've never been too sure.
без сцен. Для вашего же блага.
It's like the multiverse theory where it's like there's a universe in every one of our cells or whatever the fuck. Except it's on a much bigger scale. You don't need just a cell. Imagine how much you can fit in there.
Что происходит?
Especially a particularly cavernous one.
Правильнее спросить, кто вы такая. Татьяна Фоминишна Амалиева. Вашему
Speaking of
отцу было бы
which,
стыдно за вас.
V. How
Или он знает,
convenient.
что вы собираетесь предать родину.
How
Может, он тоже в этом
convenient.
замешан?
Что? Я понятия не имею, о чем вы.
Это мы еще посмотрим. Нас ждет долгий разговор, товарищ Амалиева.
Кстати, у нас есть общий друг. Борис нам все о вас рассказал.
So how long was she under fucking surveillance? And was she under surveillance because of me?
Нет, он бы никогда...
And my sick labial experiments?
Столько сделала для вас. И это ваша благодарность?
Забили себе голову западной чепухой. Да-да, мы видели вашу контрабанду.
Contraband.
Этот мусор просто
The
омерзительно.
collective noun of
Не
contraband.
нравится быть порядочной советской женщиной? Надоело притворяться?
Что ж, больше не придется. Пора показать свое истинное лицо. Вы революционерка и провокаторша, готовая продать ЦРУ государственные тайны.
Western capitalist propaganda SpongeBob SquarePants is on the prowl to corrupt more of our adorable Russian youth mind
Я понятия не имею, о чем вы.
into rejecting our Lord and Savior Vladimir
Пустите
Putin.
меня.
Что об этом скажет ваш жених, Игорь? Он ведь такой порядочный гражданин. Он начнет вас презирать, когда узнает. А если продолжите сопротивляться, мы нанесем визит вашей семье в Мурманске.
Oh, this guy's got such a
Лучше не
cute voice.
доводите до этого.
The fuck?
От долгой дороги у меня портится настроение.
If I didn't know he was about to shoot my girlfriend, I would think he's just narrating a bedtime story.
Нет, нет, не надо. Я пойду сама.
Вот и умница.
I really don't like that. Boppus discovers subs and now all Russians in the entire world know what they're doing. Love that someone's thrown a whole child's roundabout like a frisbee.
Кто ты? Кто ты? Не подходи ко мне! Не трогай! Не трогай меня!
This is
Не
God's
трогай!
wrath.
Отстань!
Putin's wrath, I guess.
Я больше не вынесу.
Боже! Господи Боже, нет! Прошу! Убей меня! Убей меня!
Well, I mean, you did ask, lady. I think you should quite expect. They did it. Very generous people, the Russians. You want to die? They do it.
И когда она ему отказала, он в отместку донес на нее в КГБ? Ну и подлец. Да ведь я ему доверял. Господи. Я знал, что она ненавидит систему. чтобы слить государственные тайны западной прессе. Правда ли это?
Soviet double agent, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Я уже не знаю, во что верить.
He always thought his pants was in the shape of a sickle. We were wrong all along. I gotta go snap his neck. Does he even have a neck? He's just one cube. I always think it's the name of a fucking chapter, and then I just remember, no, this is the fucking refuge, and it says that every single day of my life. What does this say now? Conspiracy we're done with, simulation complete. Now we're on the web of lies. Chernobylite, its mystery appears to be both well-studied and well-hidden. Now I spent 30 years to find out what it really is. Now it's time to find out the truth. Do we have new conversations with the lovely lads?
Кто это?
Oh, it's gonna be our boy. That's not a hobo at all. It could be. Oh, is this the chemotherapy emo man? I think it is another crazy stalker. Is this conversation even worth the trouble? Yeah, politely. Crazy stalker or not, it's worth checking what he wants. We love crazy. Maybe he can be another voice in our head. Or several, depending how many of his own he has.
Я узнаю твой голос. Ты тот парень, которого я встретил возле дуги.
Зови меня Сашко. Мы можем помочь друг другу.
This place is becoming a fucking circus.
Ну, конечно.
Именно. В московских бетонных джунглях. Короче, мы оба кое-кого ищем. Думаю, стоит объединить усилия. Плюс меня тоже бесят эти дроиды из нар, с которыми ты воюешь. Путаются у меня под ногами.
I'm the dancing elephant and these are all my lovely freaks. Ask how he can help, ask about his agenda. No, fuck it, how can he help? We know that everyone's got a massive spying network and we never move from our home.
Я знаю это место вдоль и поперек. Знаю наших врагов. И могу о себе позаботиться в драке. В любой драке.
Oh, maybe we don't get the old guy, we get his son.
Предположим, ты меня заинтересовал. Что дальше?
Встретимся часа через 2. Побазарим. Я буду на крыше кафе «Припять» в порту. Не опаздывай.
Is it, like, mandatory for someone to snap off a leg or something before they come and work with me? Is that my tribute? Is that my fucking payment? Because Oliver's been like this since the start. This guy, the first moment he tried to talk to me, jumped off a building, and we never saw him since. I assumed he snapped many a bone. I assumed he was a meat sheet. But no. As thoroughly man-caked as he was, he's doing fine. I've been really lucky with you actually not being a stupid piece of shit for a while. Which is surprising, considering, you know, you're you. Primitive armor, I don't need you to be smart. I don't need to do anything good with you. Just strap on a fucking metallic loincloth, send him packing. I get the feeling I'm gonna have to choose between Chemo Emo and Old Man Fursuit. For Killer? I don't know what he is. He's very scary. I want him to go away now. Let's go. Did I put myself on the fucking mission? What did I just do? I autopiloted all of that. We might be resting today, but I seem to be going through the worm's hole. Thank you, Mr. Worm. Appreciate your hospitality. Nice and cozy in here. I see you've been douching. Always nice to, you know, have a nice healthy enema before you, have guests over. If, you know, you plan to let them walk all the way through your tubes. That's a zombo. Why is that a zombo? Is that all we're fighting over here? Oh, it's worth it! They have shotgun slugs too, and I can probably end them in one blast if I'm smart. Let's quick save just in case I'm not, which almost definitely not. Why does this do no damage? I'm getting him in the weak spot! Oh, come on! Oh well, we got a slug back. I wasn't even fully loaded there. That was a really horrible idea. Rub myself in lovely soup. Heinz cream of leakage. What the fuck is going on? The hell is that? Is that a friend? Could be a friend, I should hurry. I completely forgot that not everything in the world is bad. Just almost everything. And me. Almost everything in me is bad. It takes 3 blasts and gives me 1. I don't think there's like a healthy way of dealing with those people. Oh god, it was a NAR soldier. Oh, he wasn't the same guy I saved, was he? You think I could have saved that motherfucker? I've been in there. I burnt down several buildings in there. I rescued a man weeping about his mother, whoring herself out to his own uncle? What the fuck was that? I don't know. Mikhail's a strange guy. That's just a family custom. Can't be too judgmental. We've all got our quirks. I really hope his haircut was like a, you know, genetic mutation from all the nukage. Because if it was a choice, then I don't really want you stinking up my house.
Ты пробрался в зону как призрак. А сколько людей сейчас знает о тебе и о твоей миссии? Мне это не по душе, Игорь, это опасно. Сашко настоящий сорвиголова. Но у него, как и у всех здесь, могут быть свои цели. Будь осторожней, Игорь.
I actually have a self-preservation instinct? I thought I loved having pieces blown off of me. I was having a great time before you fucking stepped in. Taking any and all stuff, all fucking comers. Come on. Come to me and on me. That's what you are for. You are comers after all. Although, please do keep it to that order. Please don't come on me from a distance, because I won't know who's who. I won't be able to give out the medals properly. Ah, I thought that was a bison! What the fuck is my brain doing? Holy shit! I turned just a tiny little bit and that dirt mound became everything I've ever feared. Christ, no! I don't know that that's an enemy. He's got a hat. To take a leak soon? Hopefully from your cranial membrane. You don't have a hat. You have some kind of hat. It's more of a hat for your face. This guy's got a hat for his scalp. One of those I can deal with. The others end my life horrifically. Why aren't you dying? What the fuck was that? I literally couldn't have hit anything else that whole fucking time. You're getting fucking shotgun. You fucking deserve it for some reason. Fucking classic video game shotgun not doing what a shotgun does. You should so be dead from that distance. What is this gun even for? It's good for the ghosts and nothing else. My revolver hits harder. Alright, it's covered in milk. Like, people literally use shotguns to shoot down discs from the sky as a sport. I know it doesn't take much to rip a disc off, but you're sort of just a dude. You're a very squishy baby. Look at me, the Brit, pretending to know about the big pew-pew sticks. I've fired like a whole 2 before. I'm cool. I've killed at least 8 and hospitalized 20. You know, they were just hanging out in here. They were having a great time. I was just here. Or at least another place with, you know, some stained glass. Sure, there's only 2 of those in all of fucking Russia. And this is both of them. Drink. So I just caught my brain leaking out whatever the fuck it could. And all we got was drink. Correct, brain. Very, very good. We need to get on roof somehow. Do you think we can use a drink? You know they're not going to send me anywhere kind of fucking safe immediately. You know there's going to be some other trial to this motherfucker's trial. No trial is just a trial. You've also got to have a trial and then maybe a trial. Never mind. I lied. It's just box. Well, that was easy. You have 10 minutes to get to the 3rd floor of the Pripyat hospital. I'm watching you, so no cheating. I hate you. I don't even know what the Pripyat hospital is. What if there's scaries in there? I have no idea which building that is. They all look the same. Russia aren't all that excited when it comes to fucking architecture. They're much more of a swinging their massive jackhammer cocks around for all other countries to see kind of country, you know? They do a wonderful, wonderful job of that. You should have brought a power bar. Oh, I lost Psyche because I too eat power bars. We've got so much in common. We would have made a wonderful couple. Sneaky little AK, yes please. Damn, that was abusive. I missed so many shots near the end, but early on, he deserved better. He was a good guy. There is the possibility that I am just a complete dog shit. Should probably take that one into account. I've never just been violent before. I mean, I've committed a lot of fucking slaughters. Gotta get in your 5 a day, right? Holy shit, he doesn't have a face! That was cruel! What the fuck just happened to him? I'm glad some people have just started using AKs now. When everyone was using biometric rifles of mysterious origin, my life sucked. Now my life still sucks, but it sucks in a way where I can kill people and make my life feel better. That's not new, so what the fuck is this? A metal plate. What the fuck? You're not the emo! You didn't even want me dead! He came out of a closet! I understand that's not particularly okay in Russia, but you don't have to take it out on me. We can work together. We could have been lovers, you and I. That was the worst thing it's ever done. What is he? Why does he exist? Who gave him the right? I think it's been a lot more than 10 minutes. And this is the big stuntman boy creature. Man, boy, man. Which means he was desperate for me to, like, pull off something impressive. This isn't impressive. This is an embarrassment. I don't know the meaning of impressive. And if I do, it's not something that is anywhere close to me. That's a hole. Why is that a hole? Do we go hole to go up? Hole don't normal go up. Alright, there's the face level urinal for all your urinary spitting needs. Come on, man, what you fucking got for me? I'm on the roof! You want me to try and kill myself like you so love to do? Because nah, I've got a discorporeal bitch to save. What have you got? A really adorable old man, to be fair, but we are not the same, you and I. This pile of trash. This represents you and all that you are. There is something there. And there's no way I'm smart enough to figure out how to get to it. I think he allows me to get to it. He'll give me a type of key. Or just the bravery. He'll give me the encouragement I need. The testicular fortitude to kick down the fucking wall. This door, no. Ah! I did it! That still wasn't 10 minutes. I move on another plane of fucking existence. I am speed. Lightning McQueen would be proud. My absolute role model.
Просишь меня исполнить паркурный трюк. Это ты называешь проверкой?
Да похрен как называть. Это перестраховка, а теперь вперед.
If this is child's play for him. You want me to leap of faith? You want me to Ezio this shit? There's a blanket down there. I could do this, and I'm me. My limbs don't work at the fucking best of times. Oh, he's coming for a cuddle. Igor, what's wrong with you? First you scream, then you don't do his cute little star jumps?
А я не сомневался в тебе, друг.
You didn't even spray your pheromones about like he does.
Да для того, чтобы я мог тебе доверять, Игорь. Для чего же еще?
I could really use Sashko's help. I need to build a team. He's got to have some kind of resistance, right? Zero intelligence.
Теперь присоединишься к моей команде?
Or maybe that resistance crumbled after, you know, the copious chemotherapy that he's clearly undergone. Okay, try not to snap on your way through the worm's holes. Oh, he's gonna have a great time. You know how much you can fall in there? I don't even know if you die. You might end up in a completely different time zone, or, you know, era in history, or maybe even the fucking future. Or maybe Oliver's right, you will end up deep in the fucking devil's arsehole. But I mean, if you could straight up fuck the devil, I know you're Russian. I know you probably deal with scarier shit every day. I imagine the arsehole of Russian women is less attainable than the devil himself, but come on. It's bragging rights everywhere else, just move house. Ah! I fucking noticed! What are you? Okay, you're not very scary, you're kinda cute. He's just like a fucking boxing announcer or something. And in this corner, weighing in as whatever the fucking urn weighs, your dead bitch wife. The other corner doesn't even matter. You've got a shotgun. You've won. I could have sworn there was a guy in here for a second. It looked like he was driving the car the totally wrong way. The fucking wheel is here, thank you. Whoa. I have found a treasure trove of fleshy babies to put bullets inside. Hello, flammable parts. Add those to my collection. I'm a particularly flammable boy, so... What? Why? Why are you still alive? What the fuck was that? Am I that terrible? You know what? I'm running out of revolver ammo in the way that I am right now. I know I've got shitloads at home. Let's try out the fucking AK. Let's see if I'm being an absolute fucking idiot by not taking this thing everywhere I go. During this run, it's perfect! Oh my god! I think I'm a Slav now! I understand! I know what you want! I'm one of you! Shit! I've been enlightened! It tears your sanity apart, but that's what the copious vodka addiction is for. Pop the cork. There you go. I'm a real person again. I don't know if I accidentally left a corpse behind. They were dropping so very quickly that there could have been an entire army and I wouldn't have been able to tell. We'll save the soup until I take a bullet, which is almost inevitable when I'm having a sexual awakening in the form of firing a fucking Kalashnikov. Herb. Wonderful. I haven't even apologized for saying herb in the right way yet. And by apologized, I mean go on a rant about how disgusting I find all you Yanks. I'm kidding. But herb? Really? Was that one just to fuck with us? I can accept vase. I can accept route over root. You're right, there's already a word that's root. We don't need that one. English language dumb enough on its own. But, what did H do to your fucking family? Did H personally castrate your dog? Like, I don't even understand how the shape would do that. I guess you'd sort of like clamp it on there and twist, but it seems a little violent. You know what? I'm understanding. I think now I hate H too. Pickle dryer, it's time to tear a hole in the fabric of reality. Thank you, Soviet murder cumber. You are everything I wish I could be and more. Even in the shape. I love the sound. It's so, like, normally you expect kind of sounds going through a wormhole, but it's just shing, 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 shing every now and then. It's really terrifying.
То, что ты попросил меня сделать, это безумие какое-то.
What's with the permanent self-handshake?
Безумие, чем собраться в зону отчуждения и играть в догонялки с военными наемниками?
It's like you're concealing an erection with one hand and then concealing the fact you're concealing an erection with the other. Like, I can still see your hand and your cock. It's not working.
Ясное дело, партнер. С нетерпением жду начала сотрудничества.
Ask about the music box. Ask about his motives. He doesn't really belong here. Looks more like he's passing through.
Ты сказал, что ищешь кого-то?
He looks like such a gamer.
Это, конечно, не твое собачье дело.
We're no longer a circus. Fuck the circus. It's all about running away and joining the gamers now. Goodbye, family. I know when I'm not wanted. If you need me, here's the contact for MLG, Sexes, 69, 420, Blaze, 360, Guns and Stuff, FaZe Clan, Optics, Nature, etc., etc., etc. Gamer, Call of Duty. Ask about the music box.
Слушай, кто дал тебе ту музыкальную шкатулку?
Один рехнувшийся старикан. На бродягу похож. Обычно я с такими дел не веду, но тут, внутри...
Oh, so you're not like his thrall.
Клиентов выбирать не приходится.
I thought he was some kind of succubus, like it worked on me.
Получил гонорар и свалил. Вся история.
Alright, finished conversation. Done with you. Time to play a quartermaster, put some chow in our bellies. You look like you've never eaten in your life. I don't have to feed you. I wasn't really planning on it. That's not what you look like. You look a bit better than that and get like it's disgusting. That hair is an absolute war crime and arguably the worst thing the Soviet Union ever did. But come on, that is a cow shit on your scalp. You could not look more the opposite of communism like that. Radiation security level at your base too low? No, it isn't. Did this man walk in just reeking of nuke goo? Why? Wash. We have a shower. Oh, I put a chair in it. Did I break the shower by jamming a chair inside of it? Oh, I'll stick IVs in you whenever the fuck I want. There you go. Every time you want to go to sleep, you have to submit to me stealing all your blood. Is that fair? I think that's fair. Can I just pile bunks on top of bunks? You don't want the quad bunk masterpiece of every child's dreams? Imagine all, like, the fucking suplexes you could do to your little brother off that fucking thing. Which I assume that's how siblings behave. I'm an only child. I can assume most of it is just thinly veiled bloodlust. Like me with everyone I've ever known. We don't have enough shrooms. We don't have enough fucking... Right, we're gonna get irradiated tonight. That'll be fun. You ready, everybody? Let's grow an extra dick. Let's put it to good use. Oliver, you don't know how this works. This is the channel in between channels. You're watching static. You're watching colorful static. This is the bleep show, man. This isn't at stone. Like, looking at it, like you're judging it like, yes, really intellectual, hard-hitting media right here. You're not learning. You're not becoming a better person. Okay, fine. What's the story here then? Red banging green? But green is already married to yellow, you see, and this little black line in between that resembles the schism in the marital economic gap. It represents the divorce papers being delivered, but shut the fuck up.
Что нового, Игорь?
Да ничего вроде. А ты как?
Your friend is dead.
Все думаешь об Антоне?
Да, мы с ним немало повидали вместе.
Помню, Антон упоминал Хашам, кажется. Что там произошло?
Это то еще местечко было.
Oh, it's a guy? It sounds
Слыхал о
delicious.
гражданской войне в Сирии?
Честно говоря, нет.
It sounds like Russian marshmallows, but I feel like they're mostly glue and melted horses.
Ага, как и весь остальной мир.
I assume they also double as
На этих
grenades.
людей всем наплевать. Для крупных игроков,
Imagine all
России,
Russian food
США,
doubles as
Китая,
grenades.
большинство таких охваченных войной стран просто полигон для испытания оружия и игры в политику.
Hide little
Это
switchblades
называется
in your
гибридной
carrots.
войной.
Good for your
Наемники вроде
eyesight
нас
and the removal of eyes.
поддерживают армии участников конфликта, поставляют разведданные, снаряжение, технику. Существует негласное правило, что мы никогда не нападаем друг на друга напрямую. Но иногда кто-то переходит кому-то дорогу, и ситуация выходит из-под контроля. Как раз это и случилось в Хашаме. Войска Асада при поддержке российских наемников сцепились с сирийскими демократическими силами, которых поддерживали США. США применили десятки дронов, истребителей и вертолетов. Они буквально превратили войска противника в пепел. Антон и его сослуживцы ничего не смогли противопоставить такой массированной атаке с воздуха.
Damn, they had
Он
such
видел,
good
как
air.
умирают его друзья. И сам чудом избежал смерти.
Я восхищаюсь вашей храбростью и самоотверженностью.
He survived
Твоей,
war.
Антона.
And then this
Я
magic
никак не
fucking
могу понять,
Nuki
почему
Batman
мы
shows
продолжаем
up
убивать друг друга.
and Space Pillow
Какого-то
fights him
богом
to death.
забытого клочка земли. Это идет вразрез со всеми моими убеждениями.
And it wasn't even a sexy slumber party. They were fully clothed. What was the point? This was such a needless
Но ты в
death.
меньшинстве. Иногда насилие — единственный способ решения проблемы. Думаю, скоро тебе предстоит в этом убедиться.
I've killed more people in the last 5 minutes than you've killed in your entire life, and you're a military man. But yeah, sure. Keep telling me how hard it's gonna fucking get. Yeah, we'll take these two regular ones that don't have any kind of upgrade. We'll snap them in fucking half. Wow, that's so not worth it. A milk, a boom, and 3 fucking... I don't even know what to call that. Staplers? Just jam a mushroom into the arse of my gun. That's how that works, of course.
Игорь Макпыгорь.
Ah, genius. You really showed me with that one.
Пожелаешь, Миша?
Ух, раньше тут было намного лучше.
Throwing an entire chainsaw into it.
Торговля пошла под откос.
Those litterers.
Очень жаль.
Put it back in the
Работа в
chainsaw
закрытых
drawer
городах
with all the
рядом с
others.
ядерными реакторами наверняка очень прибыльное дело. Дядя Миша, да упокоится его душа, если она у него была, в 50-х торговал в Озерске.
Is that the uncle that was very much fucking your mom in your dream or flashback?
Прикинь,
Great guy, great guy.
здоровенная дыра в
Soulless,
земле.
but great guy.
Тысячи зэков и солдат пашут без продыху.
No wonder he became a little, just a little tiny bit fucked up if he was idolizing Uncle Bad Touch.
Строительстве пирамид.
Меня смущает восторг в твоем голосе, Михаил.
Расслабься, дедуля. Ты так и не понял. Миром правит хаос. Так всегда было. На чем я остановился? Охрана лагеря к такому хаосу готова не была. И за порядком приходилось следить за коренелым преступником. Миша рассказывал о колоритном пахане, который сидел на турецком ковре посреди ямы и раздавал приказы. На нем были такие пышные шаровары с блестками и красные остроносые туфли. Пока охранники платили ему водкой и нормальной жратвой, он
With the
держал
power of his
работников
puffy
в узде.
trousers,
Мне в это сложно
that
поверить,
intimidating
но
bulge,
кто знает.
they couldn't resist.
Неважно, веришь ты или нет. Это, блин, очень особое место было. И Чернобыль тоже, пока все не накрылось медным тазом.
I was born here, you know.
Как же я скучаю по старым добрым денькам.
Why does everyone think I suck? Okay, so he is straight up dying and our relationship is gonna get worse because of it. I need capacity, sir, especially now that I'm grabbing every single gun I can find. Love to be able to gather extra food, but it doesn't matter if I haven't got capacity, because I straight up just don't have the holes.
Тогда начнем.
I don't have the bottomless orify that I'm so very used to in games. And that's freaking me the fuck out. Fix it. So what am I doing with the doll's head? Which hole does that
Для
go
выживания
in?
в зоне тебе нужно освоить много навыков. Скрытность,
At least it's beheaded.
шпионаж, торговля,
Means I don't have to gape quite as hard.
подслушивание и экскурсии.
Экскурсии?
Dolls are getting so
А что не
advanced.
так?
behead him and now you can pretend to give birth.
Ищущих дешевых развлечений. Это честный, а главное прибыльный бизнес. И прекрати меня перебивать. О чем я говорил?
О выживании в зоне.
А, точно. Среди множества навыков, необходимых в поле, есть один
I wonder how Russians say noob. I probably heard it a billion times. I counter-striked once.
Тогда я тебе скажу.
Literally once.
Это искусство. Грамотно паковать свое барахло, чтобы больше влезло. Вижу, ты не впечатлен.
I can barely pay attention to it. I just want to know how to give birth to dolls.
Или умение одолеть 10 одними только пятками да кулаками.
Look out, the disembodied torso's coming first. Push, honey.
Теперь представь.
And now the complimentary tea set. Squeeze it out.
Самогона через заставу нар. А места хватит только на один. А все почему? Потому что ты жопой слушал, когда я давал тебе ценные советы по укладке. И теперь ты обломал кому-то свадьбу. Самый важный день в их жизни. Потому что бедолагам не хватит бухла.
I really like Mikhail. Why do you have to be such a horrible person?
Прошу прощения.
He makes up for it for having such a soft boy profile picture.
Можно предотвратить. Не бойся, Припятская пятерка тебя выручит.
It's like the worst Tinder profile picture I've ever seen, but I can imagine everyone just couldn't resist swiping out of pure pity. Maybe regret that swipe as soon as he shows up dressed like this.
Я буду твоим экскурсоводом, точнее наставником. Отлично! Вот теперь свадьба не пропадет.
Little hazmat auntie to cutie starts screaming about all the lovely murders he's done recently. I really love, like, that one wasn't a very good representation of it, but I'm glad he screamed in our face a little bit. I like how the perk system, the skill system in this game, you actually need to learn from your companions. They'll take you out and they'll do a little mission for it, like with Oliver, where he really wants Daddy to choke him and will have any possible excuse as to why that's happening. All 3 of his missions have basically been that so far. Mikhail sends me out to grab a load of drugs and everything, and then screams in my face about which of the holes the drugs go in to get the adequate effect, the desired effect, the optimal effect, the most drug per pound per space of chasm.
Как ты, наверное, догадываешься, все мы любим сладко спать и высыпаться.
That's your voice suddenly?
Только кровати на всех не хватит.
When did the Donald Duck impression start? I have given you enough beds.
Poнял. Не проблема.
Тогда за дело.
Oh, he hates me. What is this?
Нет, Игорь.
There are absolutely enough beds. How did you bring guests? Did you bring pets? Redistribute the shit out of it! Gladly, buddy. What are you fucking talking about? We have one excess. You could bring home a lady friend if you so desire. I don't think that's exactly gonna happen for this man. I can't really tell what it could possibly be. I mean, he's just the ideal man, right? He's got everything. He's got the mad scientist goggles. You know he's done some ritualistic human experimentation sacrifice bullshit. He has genital warts, apparently. He has gloves at all times. That's not suspicious in the fucking slightest. Probably fried his fingerprints off to avoid getting traced back to the endless string of lady murders in the late 70s. Even though, you know, he was an embryo back then. He got an early start. It's sad how this shit gets to our kids. Also, why have I spent so much mechanical parts on a rotating whiteboard? We don't need that. We need to live. As we speak, you know how many tumors I'm gaining? Tumors per second? At least 5. We've been in here for at least 5 seconds, dude. That's 25 tumors. I'm already mostly tumors. It's getting very heavy. And there isn't a knife big enough to saw them off. Chernobylite is just herb and mushroom, and we act like it's this magical bullshit. I guess it's radiation-touched herb and mushroom. We're going to die a bit, but we don't really have any choice there. I don't know what that does. Does that just give radiation poisoning in the same way it would in the field? I'm gonna come out and everyone's gonna have 9 heads. Each. You know how many fucking heads that is, plus mine? That's 28 heads. More than I've ever seen in the entire world. Oh god, Oliver isn't even here!
На 43 планы изменились. Дед Мороз отправляется в детский сад в Копачах. Расчетное время прибытия через 3 часа.
Thanks for updating me on the movements of the local creepers. Especially the ones made of snow. They're the ones you gotta watch out for.
Дед Мороз.
All you gotta do, take off the carrot nose, make it into a carrot dick.
Профессора Семенова, еще когда были студентами.
All they gotta do is get a little bit of fucking sunlight. They start melting, they get unbuttoned immediately.
Много лет назад он помог Татьяне получить работу.
Depending on the gravity of the rocks.
Наверное, у него есть на то причины. Он всегда был настоящим ученым. И он моя главная надежда найти Татьяну. Я должен с ним встретиться.
Он был твоим наставником, да? Попробуй найти его. Если для тебя это так важно. Только будь начеку.
He loves me so
Я
much.
всегда начеку, Оливер.
Скорее всего, его будут охранять. Постарайся проскочить незамеченным. Не строй из себя Рэмбо.
Oh, you don't know me at all, do you, Oliver? I like that he's trying to look after me.
Какой у нас план, Хименюк?
Yeah, Komyok, that's me. I always forget I have a last name. I don't deserve it. Have some clothes. Enjoy. You'll look stupid. You'll make such a rustling when you land, but I guess it's a little bit extra padding. Just shove a couple pillows down your fucking shirt, you'll look wonderful. Until we find my dead wife, you will be my dead wife. That's why I brought you on board. And me, doing the old friend. That's certainly one way to get back at him. He forces your wife to cheat on you? You force him to cheat on us with our wife? No, that's wrong. We're in him. He's not in us, he's not in my wife, our wife ain't in anyone, except potentially several worms after being devoured since, you know, she's a bit of a corpse. Surprised we haven't found her when we venture through the worm's hole then.
Георгий Семенов. Старый добрый Дед Мороз. Тебе ведь интересно, что произошло с ним тогда, много лет назад? С чего бы ему работать на нар, любимый? Наверняка у него есть серьезные причины. Он всегда был к нам добр.
Welcome to Kapachi in the afternoon. It's when it is at its best. It's when it's Kapachin on all cylinders.